welcome to another week of Sharky Does Sports. And today we are live in the flesh. Bing bong.
What's up, Joe Biden?
Joe Biden, take me out of dinner. What's up? Listen, guys, we're here. It's SDS. If you listen to the audio, or if you're watching the video, both, if you want to go to the other one, go to Sharky the Sports on YouTube. If you listen to the audio, Sharky the Sports on Spotify and iTunes. If you are listening to the YouTube, you want to go and listen to the audio. Okay, so today we have I'm going to quickly go through the guests. Next to me, I have a very, very scary looking man. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. I haven't seen his face yet. Do you have anything to say?
Yo.
There we go. A very scary looking man. He's hiding his face. I don't know why. We'll find out very soon. And hopefully he takes it off because YouTube might mistake him for some sort of thug. Opposite me, I have the man who can't be killed. 100% attendance because Stars isn't here today, so he was the only other person 100% attendance. We got Sugar Sean.
Sugar Sean.
Come on.
Are you scared of the guy who's sitting where Stars meant to sit?
Who is this brother?
We'll find out very soon. We're going to get unmasked very soon. And next to Sean, we have got the legend. He comes here when he wants. He makes appearance and disappears and comes back again.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Vibes. Ilyas Noriega. Welcome back.
Share the vibe today, man. Share the vibe.
When you're Ilyas Alcantara, you can turn up when you want.
Yeah, you can come back whenever. All right. So the first thing I'm going to talk about. Okay, there was a lot of football since the last week's episode. There's been 2 rounds of fixtures. Midweek and then the weekend that's just finished now. Yeah. And literally, just as recent, a couple hours ago, there was a game, Monday Night Football. We'll speak about that. Should we start quickly, briefly, midweek?
Yeah.
All right. Arsenal played Man United at Old Trafford.
Yep.
Yes. Michael Carrick's final game.
100%.
We did you weren't there, but we spoke about it, preview, and Star Player said we will roll them over.
Star's not here, unfortunately. We can't get onto him. Can't get onto him.
He missed the game, but we have got someone in his seat. Do you have anything to say about that game?
Oh wait, it kind of looks like Stars.
It sounds like him as well.
Sounds like him as well. Are you right?
Oh shit! He's here.
Stars! Oh my god! Oh, you're covering your face because you're embarrassed.
I cover your face.
It makes sense.
Niggas were getting onto me.
I don't blame them. You said we'll roll them over.
Honestly, like weirdos on the net were getting onto me.
Say what?
Niggas can't have an opinion on it. Like, what the hell? Like,
but you sounded confident, bro.
Yeah, I was
laughing now, but we lost. I was very sad.
No, but you know what? One of the main reasons we lost was
why?
I didn't watch the game.
That's true.
I did not watch.
You
the
didn't
game.
watch the game.
I was at work.
Yeah.
So full 90. I watched first 4 minutes on my break.
Yeah.
I had to go back to my shift.
Horror.
I was like checking live score, and then half time hit.
Yeah.
Phone was about to die, so I was like, I can't use it.
Right.
Went to charge it. Come back, I see 3-2. Fuming.
So it's your fault why we lost?
Because you didn't
really,
watch it.
because I didn't watch the Everton game today. I didn't watch United and we lost.
Yeah, so it's your fault why we lost.
Do you even watch football?
Yeah.
Do you even watch football anymore?
I do.
What was the last match you watched? When was the last Arsenal game you watched?
So wait,
Last Arsenal game.
Newcastle. Do you know?
I don't even know. I didn't even know you watched it. Yeah, I didn't even know you watched it.
Still, I don't know if I watched that still.
You didn't.
I don't know.
So Liverpool 4-0.
Yes.
Jesus, that feels like it was months ago. It feels like it was months ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So okay. So how come you missed the game today?
I went Tory Lanes, man.
You went to a concert.
Brother,
Tory
I like
Lanes.
Tory Lanes, man, bro. So, guys, I recommend it. Tory Lanes, one of the best performers I've ever witnessed.
Did he surf on you?
Everything.
Did he jump on top of you specifically?
Bro, I saw 5 people faint like this. When they're getting carried out like on a body bag.
In a body bag.
He crowd surfed like 3 times.
But was one of you the guys he crowd surfed on?
No, he was coming towards me. He
Yeah.
was coming towards me.
Yeah.
I saw Liban just going like this, trying to get to the front, trying to touch him, but
Trying to touch
you know, it was.
And he was topless as well, so Levi was trying to touch his test.
He was ballied up as well, just in case, innit? He didn't want his face to get baited
That's
out.
true, that's true.
Can I also add that Liban also missed Man United vs Arsenal midweek, and he missed Man United Arsenal midweek because he went to a D Block Europe concert.
Yeah.
And
he was screaming at the front, like, young lads.
So we've got people on this table that apparently don't even watch football. And you guys are getting football information from people who don't watch football. But rest assured, if you do want real football information, we've got a real man here that watch ball.
Sugar.
Myself, Sean, Ilyas as well.
Yeah, involve me.
Yeah. These guys are here for entertainment.
Look, it says on the shirt,
certified baller. But going back to the football, Arsenal vs Man United, I want to talk about it because a lot of people since that game have been hounding me on Twitter, hounding you, I guess, as well, on Twitter and Instagram, because people tweet me saying, star players got answer for this, star players got this, star players got that, star player. So, I know you didn't watch the game, but really briefly, you said we rolled them over. You sounded the most confident on the table. I went for a draw. Sean went for like a Arsenal
2-1
by 1. No, he went for Arsenal.
1-0.
Yeah, but I was like, but you were the most confident, and we lost. And I assume you've watched some of the game.
No,
back.
I watched the highlights.
Okay. What? Okay, for everyone around the table, quickly briefing about the Arsenal United game, and we'll speak about all the other games that's happened as well. What went wrong? With the character outsmart us? Because I think we played well.
We did play well.
I think we played well. Or most of the game, anyways. But I think it was immaturity. Like there's a lot.
Yeah, it was the Odegaard penalty was dumb.
We showed a lot of immaturity. We couldn't hold on to lead.
For me, as someone that watched highlights, didn't really watch it, but just hearing it off Twitter, in the mandem.
Yep.
I think like you're the only person I've come across that said we played well. Like decent.
I think we played well, especially at the start, especially first 20 minutes.
Some people said we moved like Liverpool in the second half, where we just capitulated.
We sat off them. We sat off them a lot in the second half. That's what the problem was.
You know, I think it goes back down to Arteta. I'm not blaming him, but every time we go away, we play that underdog mentality and try and nick a game or something.
Yeah.
No, do you know what we do? We try to go 1-0 up and then sit back.
Sit back. The Arsenal Football Club has never been in.
But that's not Arteta. It's not Arteta's fault. If you actually watch, if you see the touchline, Arteta is urging the players, go, press high. Yes, it's the immaturity levels. It's these players it's the young players who haven't had the experience of, okay, cool, we've got a lead now. Now we've got to have the maturity to still press them high, still go for that second goal, still go push forward. As soon as we go up, we go up by 1 or whatever, we go away from home, we get scared and we let the team have the ball. We let them build play and everything. We're not pressing up. But Arteta, you can see, if I didn't see Arteta urging the players, I'm saying, okay, cool, he's not doing his job. Yeah, he is, but they're not listening to him. Now that's the problem. Is it because they don't respect him? Is it they don't fear him? Is he not a good communicator? What's going on?
I think it's because they're younger, and we don't have a leader on the pitch. We don't have a leader on the pitch. Got Aubameyang.
I heard today.
Today, like
Xhaka and everyone said Xhaka
he was our best player on the pitch.
Best player.
We missed him, but he played.
There's the experience.
He shouldn't have played 90 minutes because he came back. He was shattered towards the end. But back to the Man United game. Yeah, Aubameyang's the captain. Didn't really see him do much. It's weird because Saka's young, but he's still kind of like a senior player. Yeah. He didn't do much.
But he didn't start against Man United.
But when he came on, it's like, when he came on, he didn't do much. Do you know what I mean? For me, you bring him off the bench and you're like, this is the guy that's going to change the game. And he didn't. He had 2 chances to cross the ball in, and both of them went straight to De Gea. Like, towards the end of the game.
He's a type. I don't know what the momentum was like when he came on. If that makes sense.
It was alright
because there's some players that can shift, change momentum.
It was alright. It was okay. But what annoyed me was there was 2 deep crosses I think made by Tavares that ended up with Saka, and he would take long, control it, try to cut back it, and then it happened twice. And it's like he needs to be sharper, faster. It happened today as well. He needs to be sharper, faster.
ESR as well. ESR let me down that game. He's in those kind of games. He normally plays well.
Can we speak about that first goal?
He runs up. Yeah, that was a nuts goal. You know,
freakish. Have you ever seen anything like that?
I've never seen nothing like it.
Crazy.
For
I mean, it was within the rules of the game.
It is, yeah. I reckon. Do you think?
I don't know why it was made a big issue.
Would they have chalked it off if our player stepped on him?
Yeah.
Is that what they were going to do?
That would have been a foul.
Yeah, but would it have been a foul?
Yeah, well, it would have been classed as a foul. VAR would have looked back and been like, that's a foul.
I think because
it was so weird, though.
Space or some shit.
Yeah, it was so weird because it was Fred that stepped on him, and then you just see the ball go in, celebrate, and everyone's around the ref, and I'm like, what's going on? When you see the replay, I still had a feeling they were going to chalk off the goal for some reason.
If you impede the goalkeeper as an opposing player to a certain extent, where you're really stopping the guy from making a run on the ball, they'll chalk it off.
But do you know what's crazy? I think De Gea thought it was an Arsenal player that stepped on him. That's why he went down.
That's why he stayed down.
Yeah, of course.
That's why he went down.
But you can't risk it. Like at the end of the day, as a goalkeeper, as a Premier League experienced goalkeeper,
we got a goalkeeper on the table.
Yeah, as an experienced goalkeeper, in that situation, a set piece, you get fouled. You have to firm that pain for a few seconds. Make the save. He would have made that easily.
Yeah.
I'm talking about obviously as an Arsenal fan, I'm glad he stayed down because he got a goal. But if I was United, I'd be fuming. He's got to stay up, save it, then go down and call the medical staff or the physios.
I think it's like in them scenarios. It's like I think that's where some players like De Gea or goalkeepers depending on. So it's like even players in the box. Like they tried to use going down as an advantage, but we got VAR now, so you can't hide from nothing.
Exactly.
So I think
behind him, so he feels Arsenal.
Yeah. So in his mind, he's probably thinking just in general. But even like even if it was an Arsenal player, even if it was a Man United player, he'd still think, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go down.
Yeah.
If the ball's gone up. Like for what he knows in that split moment, the ball's been cleared, but he's been impeded. He thinks, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go down." Yeah. The referee's gonna acknowledge it because someone's gonna signal to him, "Oh, keeper's down," and then they'll blow it.
Keepers get benefit down.
That's what
they're running the game.
That's why I'd be annoyed as a United fan with that reason. Like, if I'm down, at least let me stay down for a while. Like, I'll
wait till the attack's dead.
Even though VAR has got me right. Like did justice on it. I'll still be down. I'll be shameful. Stay down for a bit. Then go. Okay, you know what? But I feel, I don't know. On the game, did he just get straight back up as soon as the goal was given?
He was up a couple minutes later.
Yeah, I think he was one of the guys around the ref as well when the goal got given. He went to the ref.
Have you seen that Immobile in the Euros? Where he gets tackled in the...
And he got up straight away. I remember Suarez done that as well. Do you remember Suarez done it? He went down, he's screaming, then the ball's on tight, he gets straight back up.
Norwich. But yeah, that's obviously, Liban's not here to discuss from the Man United side, which is good because we lost.
There's no point, you didn't watch the game.
He didn't watch it either, he missed it himself.
No, but I found it quite similar though. Like, just as a neutral, I felt like as if, like today again, they've took the lead, they've been positive quite early, and then, just gone into their shells and said, you know what, 1-0's all right, let's just try and play.
You know, for me, with Arsenal, I know a lot of people have now come out and like basically blasted Arteta, if I'm correct. A lot of people saying Arteta.
I'm not seeing it.
This, that. But for me, it's
not like that anyway.
same exactly as last season. Our strikers go missing. We are relying on our wingers and our cam to score the goals, and we can't do that. Everyone has an out and out. Unless you're Chelsea, your defenders chipping
forget
goals.
Today, even going back to the Man United game, strikers were non-existent.
Bro, non-existent.
Lacazette was on the bench, right? It was Odegaard in 10. Aubameyang was non-existent. When Laka came on, it was similar. It's like...
Laka started today.
Barely took any touches. It
was
weird.
Eddie came on and should have made it 2-1 Arsenal.
He missed not an open goal, but he missed the clearest cut header.
What's your guys' thoughts on a guy that's not signing a contract with us?
Still jumping on.
He's still jumping on.
I didn't get it.
Same as Lacazette.
Same as Lacazette's
gone though soon.
Yeah.
But you know, with Laka,
he's a senior player, so I get it.
It's not like we're offering Laka a new contract, bro.
Yeah. Maybe letting him play is like trying to get him to...
They're always going to try and... Yeah, but that's what it is. They're always going to try to give themselves a good impression.
Well, we'll go to the Arsenal Everton game soon.
Back to the Man United game.
No, leave the United game because Liban's not here.
Okay.
We'll go now down to London, East London specifically, at the Olympic Stadium. West Ham versus Chelsea.
Oh, yeah, Hammers.
Same result as last season.
Yeah.
3-2 to West Ham. The Edouard Mende game. Talk to me.
Edouard what?
It's now known as the Edouard Mende game.
Why is it the Edouard Mende game?
Because you lost because of Edouard Mende.
Well, the first goal...
Would you not say?
Would you say the first goal was entirely his fault? Was it the Jorginho?
I'd say 80-20.
Jorginho.
80-22.
Jorginho recently has been making mistakes. But you tweet, but wait.
Jorginho does that.
It's not that Jorginho is making mistakes.
Let me read out your tweet.
Go on.
Because it's in relation to the game.
Yep.
Sean said, at Shawnee Pizzle on Twitter, follow him on Twitter, send him abuse, whatever you want to do.
He's almost got more followers than me, so...
He's on 2,178 followers. Let's see how much you can get to soon. All right, Shawnee Pizzle said, Mendy has had an absolute mare today, by the way, starting to think he's only ever had one real game against Brentford tested. Other than that, he's just a crossing catcher.
I think that's in the moment. I don't think you believe that wholeheartedly.
Was that reactionary?
You don't believe that wholeheartedly.
Okay, if you read that tweet, you can see that, like, even by me saying starting to think.
You said he's only had one, but you said it. You also said
because I'm saying in a calm. I'm saying in a calm. Like, I really like. I don't know what it is with Chelsea. I don't expect to win games like this year all the time.
You're Chelsea,
but I don't think we're that good. So it's like I'm not really fussed. I don't expect to win the league. So as long as we're in the top 4, I'm like, all right, I'm happy. I'm not really fussed. But yeah, I just said starting to think that it's just like he's been only tested one game, because I'm like, when you look back at it, we've been very good defensively for the past year and a half with this back 5. We keep possession very well. We're toothless up front. It's not.
Yeah, you're getting all your goals from midfield and centre back.
It's not.
It's like last year though, isn't it? If we're gonna be real,
it's not a mystery that we're not hungry enough up front. We're toothless. We haven't really got finishers. We haven't got strikers of the ball. It's been like that for ages. I call our team No Strikers FC. No hitters FC.
Even we
we
did.
ain't got hitters.
You spent a combined Lukaku and Timo Werner over 150 million, right?
I was annoyed though because Kai was playing okay first half.
If I had Havertz into that, over 200 million.
Yeah, but
I was like
against West Ham,
their record signing.
Against West Ham, we looked very comfortable first half. We gifted them that goal from the penalty.
That's typical Chelsea way.
We've gifted it in the past 2 games, obviously against Man United and against these.
But before that, they hadn't conceded they barely conceded. I think that's the first time they conceded more than 1 goal in how many games?
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah.
But it's just.
Have you seen that record?
The West Ham one,
the David Moyes.
Yeah. So West Ham have not lost by more than 1 goal in a game in the last 40 games.
It's the most in Europe, right?
Top 5 leagues.
That's crazy.
They don't get popped.
Yeah, that's
if they lose by 1.
No, I'll be honest.
Always
West Ham are a resilient team, but
they've got a good back four.
But
for their level, they've got a very good back four.
Happy for Zuma as well.
Yeah, but we were in full control of the game. Full control at all times of that game. We were in full control, but it's just literally gifting them chances.
Were you in full control of that game?
But someone like Jorginho's making
90%
recently has been coming up a little.
I don't see.
It's not even recent.
But it's not. He doesn't do that.
I guess Arsenal.
George is on the ball constantly throughout most games, and I've said it that we miss him. We missed him last week against Man United. Not against Man United, sorry, but we've missed him in general in terms of how he leads the team in terms of possession and everything, getting us forward. All that kind of stuff. He dictates. He sniffs out danger. He knows where to be on the pitch. He's like that. He's confident in his touches, and that's what you have to be as a centre midfielder in that role. The pass was a bit slightly underhit. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest of passes, but Edouard Mende could have easily have gone through the player with his foot, like just to even get a toe punt on it, even if it was only a toe punt, or just to get his foot through it and just clear the ball. Edouard Mende starts to think that he's good with his feet. He's not great with his feet. He's not good with his feet. He tries to ping balls out.
Everyone's trying to be like Ramsdale these days.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, there's been multiple times with Chelsea where he's knocked balls into the middle of the park, floating very low, giving possession back away, trying to pass to people. Done it against Man United.
Fred,
He does these things with his feet. He's not good with his feet. It's just, that's what it is.
You should know your Arsenal, innit?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But then this is what I'm saying. But then that's why I said I'm starting to think that he's just a person that catches crosses, because he's not really tested. Even the Jared Bowen goal, I don't think was that great of a place shot. I thought, you know what, he could have had a better chance of getting there. The last one, he's gone early, tried to go.
So you're starting to lose faith in Edouard Mende?
Not that I've started to lose faith, but I'm like,
would you rather Kepa and go?
Not really, because at the end of the day, no, but I'm saying I'm not fussed. I don't think there's much of a difference between them two in terms of like a mixture of both people are good at certain things. I'd say Kepa was a better shot stopper rather than Mendy, because I haven't really seen Mendy get tested. This is what I'm trying to say to you. I haven't really seen him get tested.
Near enough going in there.
Yeah, I swear I was going through him.
Yeah, but
around him.
No, like certain screamers are going past him. Yeah, fair enough. But then he did make mistakes. But then it was early stages.
It was one in the cup recently. Went straight through his legs.
Yeah,
did you lose in that game? It went to penalties.
No.
Where he saved the penalty, right?
Yeah,
but the ball went straight through him. No.
Yeah.
I've seen
they won on penalties too.
Listen, I'm not. Mendy is better than Kepa, but Mendy is not the great keeper that everyone thinks he is, and this is why he wasn't in Ballon d'Or, because he's not been tested like that. This is what I say, that he's not been tested. Watford, 1 or 2 saves,
but usually the keepers at the top clubs don't get tested that much.
No, but like
Victor Valdez is one of the most successful players of all time. He played for Middlesbrough after Barca because he's not that great.
No, I know, but
he played for Barcelona, so he doesn't get tested much.
I know, but it's these expected goals. I don't know who judges them. So this is why I don't really like to listen to stats.
Expected goals is a reliable stat.
No, who chooses whether a save is stoppable or not?
It's data, a system.
It's not data. It's your eyes. Someone decides on whether this shot is savable or not. I don't listen to dons that think that this is savable or not. So Ramsdale, if Ramsdale doesn't pull off that free kick save that everyone thought was worldy, I'll be disappointed with my keeper if he doesn't pull it off. So it's not an expected goal. This is a save that I expect my keeper to make.
A free kick, it's not a high XG.
No, I know,
it's a free kick.
No, but I'm just saying, it's not a high XG. I'm not saying it's a high XG.
That free kick might have been like 0.2, 0.18.
But how do you? Where
do you want me to break down expected goals?
I want to know how these numbers are structured.
It's a very intricate
I want to know.
system. It's a very intricate system. You're a maths guy. You know how probability works.
So what's the
probability? If you do research,
That's how it works.
No, I don't want to know about
the book right here.
I don't want to know about the probabilities.
It breaks down expected goals.
Well,
philosophy.
I'll have a read of it because I think it's all a bit rubbish.
By James Tippett. Shout out James Tippett.
James Tippett.
I'll give it to you. I'll
give him a few tips.
I'll hand it to you. You got to move with the times, man.
No, I don't know.
You said you give him your tip.
I said I'll give him a tip.
Why would you give him your tip?
Yeah.
Okay, but listen, I just don't understand with the whole thing of how people judge people that should make, like goalkeepers that should make saves. I think
no, it's not.
We all know
it's expected. So it's like the likelihood of this going in was very high, and the goalkeeper saved a lot of shots this season with high XGs.
Yeah, but that
means they've outperformed how they should perform. It's statistics, it's probability.
It's like how they used to say this keeper's going to win you 10 to 12 points a season.
Yeah, and you could actually calculate that as accurate as possible.
Yeah.
No, but like there's like to me there's
AI
saves
these days, bro.
No, but there's
Computers
saves.
are smarter
it's not
than
about
people.
No, they're not.
They are, man.
There's
They're
saves.
getting smarter than people. You're old fashioned, man.
No, they don't know more.
They don't know more.
They don't know more than you. Okay, cool.
Okay, listen.
It's AI. Sean over the AI.
Yeah.
The keepers. We all know like there's certain saves that happen within a season that you say, you know what. Wow. No keeper saving that.
Emmy Martin does it a lot. Emmy Martin does it week in, week out. He saves Villa points.
Well, it's based on the saves that I think personally.
But you saw the one. Did you see? I remember I showed you the one.
He just saved 2 points.
You saw it, right?
Which one?
The one looping header over him, and it's
ridiculous.
in the far corner, and somehow he's gotten over and
tipped. It was late as well.
Yeah, I think so.
It was late.
He shouldn't have saved that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Certain saves are great saves. Yeah, certain saves are great saves. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was
but
the last minute.
You will remember these saves, but like saves that when people make them, and I think they're quite generic, and I'm thinking to myself, most keepers I'm expecting to save that, or if you don't save it, I'll be disappointed.
I'm sure I've seen Mendy make some good saves. Where it's like shots from distance, it's going in the corner. Like you can't tell him to just leave it.
No, I know that. No, I know.
Okay, so what was obviously Mendy made a couple mistakes, but what was the real problem and why you lost? Because I feel like a loss was coming for Chelsea. You played Man United, yeah, you outplayed them, but you drew. You played Watford.
That was a bad game.
You shouldn't have won that. You shouldn't have won that game.
Yeah.
And then you played West Ham.
Well, I was sitting in Filthy Fellas watching the Chelsea Watford game.
Yeah, I saw you. Real ball, man.
Real ball, man. The man them were talking about ball on the stage, and I was sitting there watching ball.
But I feel like this loss was coming. I feel like it was coming for the last 3 games.
Yeah, because
what was the reason why you lost? What do you think is going wrong? What's changed?
Well, it's a depleted side. There's certain personnel that will probably better our system than what it is at the moment. Chilwell is suited better to our system at the moment, I'd say, than Alonso. Alonso gives us a different dynamic, but Alonso is very comfy technically on the ball. So it's in ball in terms of in ball possession,
very good.
I would rather have Alonso on the ball, but in terms of out of ball possession, trying to attack and getting forward and running with the ball, you'd want Chilwell.
Yeah, he's just
Loftus-Cheek in the middle. He's only given us what we kind of know what we get with Loftus. And in a 2-man pivot, it's very hard for Loftus to know when to go and when to stay, because when you're in the midfield too, you're thinking, right, I can't leave George. He's a bit vulnerable here. I can't really gamble. So with him in that situation, of him even thinking even more, is a bit of a disadvantage, because I think he already kind of is not kind of savvy around the edge of the box where he knows how to make a pass, an intricate pass. I don't think he's that kind of player. And then with the front three, it's quite toothless, to be honest. I just think we haven't got nobody that can shoot well. Lukaku's come back. I can't believe the fact that it's probably taken Lukaku 10 games to go back to Man United fat Lukaku. What is with the diet at Chelsea? Like, he looks like as if he's already transitioned.
He came in looking good.
He came in looking good. Maybe within 10 minutes, he's gone to fat Lukaku again. Like, step overs, trying to do a step over, falling over himself. It's just embarrassing.
You reckon put the Tims on?
He's got the Tims back on.
You got Leeds at home next, then you got Everton at home. So you got a couple of fixtures while winnable games. You guys reckon you should be back on track? Because right now, with this title race, you can't afford to keep dropping points.
With our system, like how we have our system with these 2 wing backs, you have to be relentless with how you use these 2 wing backs in the system, and you have to bomb them constantly.
Do you think it's time for Tuchel to change the system and play 4 at the back?
Sometimes if you've got not the personnel that you haven't got,
he's got the personnel to play 4 at the back.
He does. In terms of games in where, you know what, we might not have the players to fulfill the wing back position better than certain other players. If Azpi's only available, Alonso's only available, play a back 4, and hopefully one of these extra men in the midfield can create something, because we still play 3 up front. There's nothing changed there. Mount plays on the right. Someone will be up in the 9. Lukaku, Werner, or Pulisic or whatever, and then Pulisic might be on the left, or whoever else is on the left, Ziyech or whatever on the right, and Mount goes to the left. It's all the same with the 3 up front.
Yeah.
So with the extra man in midfield, maybe that might win us some games where we're on the ball because we got the possession. We're able to play in possession quite well. So there's no difference of how I think we play with 5 or a 4.
Yeah. Well, elsewhere in the Premier League, Conte's creeping up the table. You know, Spurs are silent killers. They're above us now comfortably, and they got game in hand over us.
They won 3-0, right?
Yeah, and they got game in hand.
And you know
over
that
us.
Burnley game, it's going to come at a time where it's going to kill us. It's going to kill the team that's below them because they'll win that game. It's going to be in like January, February, like a midweek game, and they'll just win.
Have you seen them? They've been on a run, bro.
Yeah, they won. What did they win? They won 3-0 on the weekend.
Yeah, they're 5th now.
Yeah.
They're 5th now, and they got game in hand. Right, they just won 3-0 against Norwich. They beat Brentford 2-0. They beat Leeds 2-1, and those are the last 3 fixtures. And obviously they drew to Everton, but they're creeping up the league. But I don't want to talk about Spurs that much. But Spurs, I just want to give them a shout out. Rangnick's won his first game. Yeah, United 1-0. Fred.
Ralf Ball.
Yeah, Ralf Ball, football genius. And there's been a couple like late winners and equalisers and stuff. Divock Origi, how big do you think those 3 points?
That's a Liverpool legend right
there. He gave them 2 extra points.
Clutch.
That goal was worth 2 points. They would have drawn. They would have 1 point there. At the end of the season, do you reckon that it'll be that goal that people look back at, be like,
this one
if they win the league, like you thought they're going to win the league? Do you think that's going to be the goal to win in the league? Do you think it'll be that close? Where it's like that was
between
big?
them and City, definitely, yeah.
I don't think it will be that close. I think City win it quite comfortably. But it's a thing where, in the scenario at the moment, the 2 points is very crucial. Obviously, into a title-winning season, you look back on them things and you say, right, they're the ones that win us the games. Raheem Sterling had it with City where he had multiple last-minute winners for City and won them a title.
Everton, he scored the equaliser. Southampton scored the last-minute winner.
Palace, wasn't it?
Yeah, got a couple.
Couple bins.
These are big goals, man. Divock Origi keeps coming up with these big moments.
Well,
and
I think
said on the podcast a few weeks ago, when you talking about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I said Divock Origi is another one as a saviour, bro. He does that.
And Neil Maupay.
Neil Maupay has done it a few times this season against Crystal Palace. He scored last week equaliser last week.
Origi's a Liverpool legend.
He is a Liverpool legend.
Scored. Yeah.
But Arsenal against Everton.
Yeah, that was like 2 hours ago.
Literally, that was the most recent one.
That was so bad, you know.
That's 2 losses on the bounce, 3 in the last 4.
Yeah. Okay, can we address something as well? Because you like pulling up tweets. Yeah,
let's address
so let's pull up some tweets.
Let's pull up some
tweets. His receipts today.
I got receipts today, man. I got receipts because certain man like Sharky changed his DP.
He's got a frog. He's got a frog.
Yep, it's mad. 6 hours ago.
Yeah.
We're filming at 1:25 because we had to wait for Styles to come back from a concert. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Styles. But
he saw Chris Brown. It's fine.
Yeah. He just looked at him. He didn't perform. He just looked at Chris Brown. That's good. In the same room as Chris Brown.
But 6 hours ago, Sharky tweeted, "Now that Xhaka and Tierney are back, watch the difference in the level of maturity we play with. We'll control games and hold leads a lot better now, no doubt."
Still stand by it.
I think you jinxed us today. No, I'm joking. We just played bad today. We played against a team today who had a 30-man walkout in the 27th minute.
Yeah, so this Everton planned the 27th minute protest where they walk out the stadium. So I thought, cool, after the 27th minute, half the stadium would be gone.
What I thought,
the whole preview and Monday Night Football, they were talking about it. And Jamie Carragher, by the way, don't ever clickbait us again because you told us Erling Haaland was going to be on today. Yeah, we all tuned in at 7 p.m. and you lied to us, okay?
I was doing an analysis of his game against
Did you see him? Did you see Chunks DM'd him and he was laughing?
No, what did he say?
Chunks DM'd him and said, you clickbait everyone. We was all waiting to watch him and he just laughed. He just laughed.
But everyone was talking about this 27th minute protest walkout. Gets to the 27th minute, they show the camera pans to the Everton stands. About 50 man walked off. Yeah, 50 fans.
I think less. I think about 23.
To be fair to them, it was a good thing they stuck around because they won, and in the manner they won, and bro, they scored 4 goals. Richarlison, your boy, scored a hat trick today.
2 were disallowed.
2 were disallowed,
and both
elite goals. Yeah. And the second one,
I heard Demarai Gray's goal's nice.
Ridiculous.
No, obviously not.
Demarai Gray today, that was pure black excellence.
Everton scored 4 goals today.
Yeah,
we went 1-0 up because their first goal disallowed,
and I feel like we went 1-0 up against the run of play because they scored the first goal, right? Was it the first?
Yeah, they scored the first offside goal, got disallowed, and the fans scored just before half time.
Yeah,
but it's like we needed them to, and then they made it 1-1. And then we needed them to score for us to pick up the pace and play well. It was weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
We dominated possession, but we weren't really doing much of it. We weren't really penetrating. We weren't really creating like great attacks, great moves and stuff like that. And honestly, I wouldn't have dropped Oba this game. I still would have kept Oba. I think he offers us a lot more than Lacazette. I think Aubameyang in front of goal hasn't been great this season, but he's I think he's first in the team for pressing.
Even
pressing
just the
high,
little runs and
all that
stuff.
stuff in behind. He brings us a lot of options in behind.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have dropped Aubameyang this game.
Yeah,
Honestly,
like I said,
I
like
wouldn't.
whining on the centre
And
backs.
then Eddie Nketiah gets brought on before Aubameyang.
Do you know? I think that was he was making an example. He was just showing, doesn't matter if you're the captain. Didn't work.
But that's what happens.
And Nketiah, I'm gonna drive him as soon as the transfer comes in. I'm gonna drive him to that club. I'm gonna pick him up and say, "Let's go." Because that miss today, that lost us the whole game. That miss lost us all. I can't believe he missed from there.
Yeah. So what happened? Literally, you said you haven't seen it because you just go back. But what happened was it was 1-1.
Yeah.
Ref adds on 6 minutes. I'm celebrating, thinking we've got 6 minutes now to get the winner. Saka puts in a peach of a ball, goes over Seamus Coleman's head.
Step overs, back
post to Eddie Nketiah. Jordan Pickford scrambling because he's in the middle of the goal. So Nketiah has, Jordan Pickford's in the middle and then the post. So it's got that gap, which is a big enough gap. The ball comes, all he has to do is head it into that gap.
20p head.
It hits the post, hits him, goes up.
Was it in the 90th though?
No, it wasn't.
It was like 91st, bro.
I thought it was earlier than that. And then they scored in the 91st.
It was 90th, and then they scored like it was. Okay,
it was late in the game.
It was between 86 to like 90.
It was late in the game. It was a winner. It was a winner.
And then Damari Gray. Jeez, man.
Do you not remember for Richarlison's goal?
Even Richarlison's goal, Damari Gray hit the crossbar, come back. Richarlison scored 3 elite goals, by the way.
Yeah, it was 6 minutes added on. I think Damari Gray scored like 93rd minute. 92nd, 93rd minute.
Beautiful. Andre Gomez came on, changed the game.
The VAR for that was horrid though, man. I've got to say that.
The second one in. Because
the thing is that the still picture you can clearly see like the cameras that they have at the VAR, they're going based on that still caption.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're taking the lines and drawing the lines based on what they see as the image, and they're drawing it to the line. They don't have it as like a clear side-on view of that line. So
they should do it from the view of the linesman, so the side of the pitch.
Yeah, but if they've got cameras, if they're going to put up the VAR cameras, you have to put them in line with, like, you need to be in line with the line. You got to have it going up and down, or
it's like an angle looking.
Yeah, you're having an angle.
Yeah, it's a
you're
weird
having
angle.
a side angle, and it's like you can, with a side angle, it can look different, and you can see on the close-up that both of their feet was on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
maybe marginally, yes, a toenail might have
crazy
been
as well.
over.
They said at the beginning of the season they're changing it to benefit the striker.
Yeah,
so when I
it's
saw
mad.
that, I thought, they're going to give him a goal.
The massive difference in the red lines was so far apart as well. And I'm like, come on, brother. This was literally a matter of millimeters.
But listen, we get shagged by VAR all the time.
No,
I'm happy to happen.
Yeah,
I'm happy them 2 goals got disallowed.
And I also want to give a big shout out today to Thomas Partey for being the worst player on the pitch.
I'm not gonna lie. He came out and said, "I've been dropping 4 out of 10s today."
Before the game,
I think he dropped about 2 today.
Before the game, the interview came out. Sky Sports was saying, "I've been 4 out of 10 since I've been here. I've not adapted." So I thought, you know what? He's been a man.
Yeah,
he's been open. He dropped. You know what? He gave himself too much.
No,
credit
they sold us the wrong.
2 out of 10 today.
They sold us the wrong player. They gave us someone else. I think they gave us like Kondogbia or something.
I don't know what happened,
because they gave us someone else. I don't know who that brother is. From the Liverpool game at Anfield in Champions League, I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah, we really have a creativity issue at this club right now. But it's away from home, we need to fix up. We've got a couple home games coming up. We've got Southampton and we've got West Ham. And if you actually look at it, obviously, Arsenal fans are very reactionary, but if you actually look at it, this West Ham team are seen as probably the team of the season in the Premier League, one of the teams of the season. They've beat Liverpool, they beat Chelsea, they beat Man United, Tottenham, I think they have. But they got to beat almost all the big teams.
Yeah,
we played
different cups. They lost
marginally
in the league, but they beat them in the cup.
Exactly, but they beat Liverpool and Chelsea in the league.
Yeah.
And I think Tottenham as well. And they'd have beat Tottenham as well. But we're playing them next week, and if we beat them, we're 1 point behind them, and we're Arsenal, who's had the worst start in 300-something years.
Yeah.
So if you
it's a weird season. It's a very
look
weird
at it in the context. But if we won today, we wouldn't point behind them. It's like their team is the best team, the West team is crap.
Yeah.
But we're literally a point behind them next week if we beat them. So it's like
you need to go back to
let's relax, guys. We need to fix this away from. We've got creativity issue. Arteta needs to. Xhaka's back. Tierney's back. Tierney's back. Already got an assist. Tavares came on today on nonsense.
Horrible.
The winning goal actually came from Tavares and Partey.
Yeah, not black excellence.
Tavares cameo today was laughable today. At least we know Tierney is now back in that squad.
Straight assist.
Yeah, Tierney said, "Hey, you played all this time. I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back.
You better get back."
But the thing is like, what is the difference in the squad? Like, there's no difference. I'd say now that if people are now back fit now.
Yeah.
There's no difference from what you done to Tottenham. There was no the performance that you lot have had of the season is against Tottenham.
Mm-hmm.
If you lot need to stay on the front foot like how you did against Tottenham. This is why I don't understand. Like when you said that it's Arteta is urging people to go forward.
Yep.
With Tottenham, you've done it with the Tottenham Arsenal game. You've done it relentlessly. Maybe because it's a derby.
That's just
Maybe because
everyone's
derby,
just naturally pumped for that game.
But they have to be like that because it's very hard for you to transition out of taking a lead, going into a defensive mode, and then coming back out. It's very hard to come back out of a defensive.
I agree. Well, that's what I'm saying. Arteta's doing it. He's doing the things.
Yeah.
The players on the pitch wasn't translating because it's a very young team, immature. Now Arteta's doing that. He'll have Xhaka on the pitch and Tierney on the pitch, who are both leaders that will translate what Arteta's saying to the players.
Yeah.
Xhaka is no doubt the biggest leader at that club. He was nominated captain by his fellow players at Arsenal. He was given the captaincy at Mönchengladbach. He's captain of Switzerland. Xhaka's been...
And he used to take the keys as well.
Xhaka's been expected to come back in January. He's come back on 6th of December, first game starting.
Yeah.
That's how much he means to the team. That's how important he is, and everyone respects him. So I think we will. That's why I said I stand by that tweet. It didn't work out today, but we will see Arteta's inspiring everyone to press and stuff like that. We'll see that translate this time because we've got players on the pitch that the younger players will listen to, and
one last shout out.
Last one.
Nuno Tavares' Cruyff turn off the pitch.
Nuno Tavares did a Cruyff turn off the pitch.
So lucky it was a free kick, but he Cruyffed it in the corner flag, and he went out for a corner. He was on the pitch. And he Cruyffed it for a corner.
Before you watch the game, I was trying to let you know.
Just shout out to him.
I didn't watch the game, so I don't care.
So Stars' thing is, if I didn't watch it, it didn't happen.
Yeah,
fair enough. Fair enough.
I respect it.
All right, talk to me about games that I didn't watch.
No, but I just wanted to shout him out. I wasn't directed at you. Just shout out him.